hope you enjoyed that little walk and look around my shop. Um, I'm curious, what do you do with your time in the winter? I get pretty stir crazy. Um, I have to be productive, and I think probably a lot of homesteaders feel that same way. Uh, there's just something in us that, I know for me, if I'm not productive doing something, I'm not happy. So this is where I spend the biggest part of my time in the winter trying to find stuff to do, trying to learn new stuff. Um, as you can tell, I'm somewhat of a junker. I'm trying to break that habit somewhat because I have so much stuff everywhere. Uh, and I always convince myself I'm going to need this. But cleaning up here this winter, I have found so much stuff that I've forgotten that I had that it's not even beneficial holding on to some of it. I'm sure there's a lot I'll still convince myself I need, but I will still try to purge some of this out of here. Um, as some of you have seen from my videos that I do a lot of woodworking in the wintertime. Uh, I do it year round, but more in the winter when I can come up here and get a fire going in my barrel stove over there and get it comfortable enough to work in here. I'm surrounded by so many things from my past and probably a lot of your all's that I don't know, that stuff just makes me happy and I enjoy having it around. So that stuff, that doesn't take up space. Some of the bigger things, a little bit. I repair a lot of things I find, and I find another way to use them. People give me stuff, such as, let me get this turned around, this bench that I'm building, which was a old bed that someone gave me. So I cut part of the legs off of the headboard and cut the board down to where it was a decent depth. And so my wife will probably paint this white. We'll probably stain the seat. And if she doesn't decide to keep it, it'll go up for sale. And I have got, see if you can see in there, I got another bed leaning up against the wall in that room. And I've put it online for sale several times. I hate to cut it up and do that. It's a Willet bed, but I don't have it in me to refinish furniture like I used to. And it's not very useful sitting there, so I want to turn it into something useful that somebody can enjoy. And I have got, I got another blue jean ring to make, which I'm probably going to get started on sometime this week. Here's one that I made. I'm going to go over here. No, I can't get that to focus real good. But I'm going to go over here and see if I have a ring core this size to put in it. It's pretty strong. It may not need a core. But I take old blue jeans and cut out patches about 2 inches by 2 inches. And I use, for these I usually use fiberglass that you would use doing body work on a vehicle. I don't use my clear resin on these. The the fiberglass kits for a car. They're a little more cloudy, but with something like this, I just take those patches of jeans and run them through that. And I have a small press that I made. And once everything is saturated, I put it in that press. It's wrapped in wax paper so it doesn't stick to it. And I can press it for 24 hours. Then I can take it out of the press and round the edges on my bandsaw and proceed to attach it to a waste block to go on the lathe to start turning. And I've done several blue jean pins. I like to do stuff that's different, that's a little more unique. And I love to play with color. Now, I still have a couple of ornaments I need to make for my granddaughters. And for the past 2 winters, I've made at least one tie-dye ornament. And I haven't done that yet. I don't know if I'll have time to or not. I've got an order for a fountain pen out of a whiskey barrel. The guy that ordered this has already got one pen, a slimline pen of mine that was made out of a Jack Daniels barrel. And now he wants a fountain pen to match it. So with that being said, I'm going to jump off here for now, and hope you enjoyed the little visit around the shop. To the new people that have come along, thrilled to have you, and hope I can find time to do more quality videos for you all. So until then, if I don't see you, have a blessed Christmas, and we will talk to you later.